na mimi nataka usikie maneno ya watu hii, na tafadhali saidia watu wetu, kwa sababu kuna njia nyingine, njia tu ni kusaidia watu. Tusimwage damu, tusiharibu amani yenye tumekuwa naye. Adui yenye sisi iko naye hapa tu ni majirani yetu hapa wa Koromojo ndio wenye. Nashukuru wewe umekuja kwa hii mkutano, kwa sababu sisi huyu ndio mtu yenye sisi tulikuwa napigana naye. Alikuwa hakuna mtu mwingine, huyu ndio sisi nasema amefunga dongo yetu. Lakini sisi tulipigana mpaka sasa. Unajua sisi zamani atuwasee tunapigana na Koromojo mpaka naombana tumbaku. Sasa tumeombana tumbaku na huyu mzee. Tumemaliza vita yetu, tunasema tumalize. Sasa hiyo maneno yetu na huyu iko kwa process ya kumaliza hii kelele ya dongo yetu. Sasa hii sasa ni maneno mpya yenye iko sahi kwa kurao. Ni maneno mpya yenye hata hatujajua. Mapikipiki, magari kutoka Bukwa, kutoka huko Kween, kutoka Kenya, kutoka wapi, ndio sisi iko kuangalia tu sina. Kumbe serikali naweza fanyika maneno kama hii na serikali iko na inanyamaza tu. So
strange which we have not been saying. We have our brothers from up the mountain saying they are youth land claimants. I don't think any youth knows where, if at all, their parents used to be here. They should not be the ones being at the forefront. It should be the elders. We have told them, you bring your elders, we bring our elders, and they meet, they begin identifying themselves, which they don't want. Now, the worst thing we are seeing is, they have now, at first they were saying the land was for Sabi. Today they are recruiting everybody. You are a Mugisu, you are a Muteso, you are a what? So long as you pay them money, they give you land. Now, we fail to understand, what are these people after? Today, the biggest number we are getting are from Kenya. Now, we are again wondering, if the land was for you, why are you bringing people from other countries into our land here? So with us here, we used to stay with the Bagisu, with the Sam Bukusu and Sabine. And we know our neighborhood. Hizo ndio majina zake.
And I have one lovely one, which is now here. Pero. That is my name.
Hapo sasa na jina ya hapa na hiyo ni yetu ile tunatarajia kuhusu mvua. Jina yake ni Cherop.
So you all know what Cherop is. So Cherop is with us. Yes. Yeah, they come with the rain. In fact, the day he came here, the following day started raining.
So bila aliletwa hapa, akafika hapa, kesho yake mvua ikaanza kunyesha. Sasa ametukujia pia Chepskunya amekuja na mvua.
Specifically, I'm here to identify those who are in court. And I'm lucky to find that all of you who are in court and their parties are all here.
Sasa kuja kwake alikuwa anataka kujua kweli wajamaa wenye wanasema wako kotini wako wapi, na bahati nzuri nimekuja nimepata hiyo vikundi wote.
And now that you have like the issue of Mzee Kundu, they have already agreed and their consent agreement has been done.
Sasa mambo kuhusu kama Mzee Kundu walikubaliana na wako na karatasi yenye walikubaliana.
Meanwhile, as we wait for case issues to be concluded, I want to request those parties, all these parties, please go to court and get a caveat for these areas. Put an injunction for any encroachment.
So vile mambo iko kuendelea na mambo yenu bado iko kotini hajamalizwa, ako naomba vikundi yetu yote ya wanyama Mzee Kundu, Chapa, Siraji, mrudie kotini, mwende mtoe caveat, mkuje mfunga watu hii.
Kama mnafunga shamba, then we shall make sure no one will go on that land.
Yaani mkiweka caveat kwenye hiyo shamba, hakuna mwenye ataingia ndani tena.
And in the meantime, I'm going to instruct to remind the security, since they have gone back, then they must get them out.
So kwa muda chache naenda kufahamisha watu ya security ya kuambia watu vile hao wamerudia lazima waende waambatana nao.
If they also have a need or they have the land, let them go to court.
Kama wanadongo wanasema tuko na dongo au pia waende kotini.
Yeah, then the court will sort this matter once and for all.
Sasa court itasikiza na itaamua hii nini shamba ni ya nani.
Because this has become a story of where people are actually extorting money.
Hii sasa imekuja historia ya watu kupora mali ama pesa kutoka kwa watu.
I have seen some receipts.
Nimeona marisiti
where they pay 100,000
wanalipa 100,000
and they receipt they acknowledge 20,000
na wanaandika wamelipa 20,000.
Then they say balance not paid.
Na wakasema balance yenye umelipa, wakasema hujalipa chochote.
And balance they are not showing how much.
Na balance yao haionyeshi shilingi ngapi.
So you can see that was a means of just collecting money.
Hiyo ndio ilikuwa hali ile ya kuiba watu tu.
I'm getting disturbing information also. These people are being helped by an organization called Need Uganda.
So A.S.P amepata habari ya kuwa kuna kikundi wanaita Need Uganda ndio wako wanasaidia watu hivi.
So what has Need Uganda to do with the land in Kween?
Na sasa watu ya Need Uganda wanahusia gani na shamba ya watu upande hii Kween? So yani rais yetu ya Uganda.
And I want to thank you people because not only having the president but you support him.
Na nataka shukuru ati sio kukua na huyo rais tu lakini pia mnamuunga mkono.
Let us keep supporting our mzee. We are with him and he's still there.
Na tuendelee kumuunga, yani bado hapo na sisi.
We shall not accept anybody to come and disrupt the peace that has been put in place.
Hatutakubali watu wakuja avuruga amani yetu.
And everybody is watching. I want to thank you again for keeping the peace and keeping the same peace.
So bado napongeza kwa kuchunga amani na bado naomba nyinyi muendelee kuchunga amani.
Yeah, these issues are going to be sorted and we shall have clearance anytime soon.
Hii mambo yote inaenda tatuliwa.
For God and my country.
Asante.
Yeah, but we are working. Are you not wanting to talk?
Nani mwenye iko hii? Chusi alikuwa anataka usa, nikaenda nikafunga kafie. Nikaweka kafie. RDC na polisi wamelima shamba huko eka 40. Sasa ukisema wana watu wameingia kwa shamba, hakuna mwenye nasituka.
You make report.
Report. Na mimi nasimamia watu 5659 yenye register.
Every evening.
They do what?
And then in every evening, they sing two heroic songs, one in Sabine and one in English. And that one in English is that one of Sarafina, the dead student girl during Sarafina, South Africa. Yeah, that freedom is coming tomorrow. That is the song they were singing every evening. And then there's also one in Sabine that says that they praise the Sabine who don't let a child to play with their area. So, Madam RDC, we had reported to you that this group involves some profile army officers. That's why we had some people who were putting on the uniforms and the boots, the Amsom boots of Somalia. And the armor tents were set, which they were using there. And all those things were kept every morning. When they didn't smuggle them, they keep them in Karim's place. You see? Because he calls himself the vice chairman, else one calls himself the committee chairman. This one is logic. That. And the other worst thing, in Bulambuli, where you hear their structures now, as we talk.
Their structures?
Their houses now.
That's why we already got the background on how the whole thing went to the president. Odwe came and verified what? The landowners. I just want to start from Odwe report, Madam RDC, that after government failing to implement the resolution of Odwe report, looking at the dynamics and the complexity of the report, the president could not come forward and declare the land for either Sabei or for the Bagiso. But the report was very clear that the land in question was being shared by some few Sabines and the Bagiso who lived what? Who lived together. But RDC land were mentioned, their names are in Odwe report, including even the father of that Chesang Tom. And his location of land is very clear in Odwe report. If you get that Odwe report, you are going to see the father of that Chesang Tom and the area and the land, the area where he had claimed for. Now, where he's giving out other people's land is where it's becoming our surprise. If you have further land in part B, why don't you take people to settle them in your father's what? In your father's land. But he has now left where his grandfather used to stay, and he has mobilized the entire Sabi, and he is now putting this land to be no man's what? No man's land. Madam RDC, God has not created a new area. All the land we have in this country, people lived some time back. Much as people...
It's not even mentioned. You can see This is it's a crime now. Crime is taking a lot of trends.
That man is being paid to who?
He's being paid to Chesang.
As who?
As a chairperson. They have a chairperson who is Chesang. They have a treasurer who is Mash something. Mash. They are there. There are three: the secretary, and Chesang, a chairman, and the treasurer.
What are their grounds?
It's an organization they formed. Yeah, they're not the chairperson of sub-county. These are just people who made an organization and registered it and called themselves land claimants.
What are their grounds?
Yeah, I have not talked to them. That's what I wanted. I want them to come and give me what are their grounds. Where are they basing themselves to own the land? You have seen the people here. I only told them they can't come to call everybody. That's why you see they are this number. But I don't know where they have the grounds from. They said they have Cheptui district. Comes from Kamonge, stretches down to Bramburi, towards Sironko.
Kamonge is from which sub-county?
In Kween here, down. That's where they first put their office. And they put flags. First of all, they put Kenya flag and put Uganda flag. I mean, East African flag and Uganda flag. Now they have removed the East African flag. They put NRM. That's where they were. On the arrest, they were those two. So, but those ones were not around. Those who were arrested were their middle managers, who were the assistant treasurer, the chairman land committee. They have their structures like a district. So I don't know how they got their grounds of claiming land. That's why I was calling them to come to office. Up to now, they have not come.
So that's it from me.
I'm not worried now. The issue is I have now confirmed that there are people who are in court over these pieces of land. I have advised them that they should actually put a caveat. Much as you can see, they are in agreement, but what they are waiting is, I think, how they are going to share that to make their boundaries. So they go there. I've encouraged them to go and put a caveat so that no one should come. They go to court because they are already court. They know court process. So if they make these injunctions, then it will help. This Tom and the rest will not come back. Yeah. From the day when those people are arrested, people were told to leave that area. And if they have gone back, then they will be arrested because they don't have any purpose of being around.